Okay, so we're the sort of geoengineering group. So we've been looking at two different GeoMIP experiments that one will turn down the sun by reducing the solar constant, and one involves stratospheric sulfate injections. And so we've basically been looking at sort of temperature and precipitation extremes in these experiments, compared with the SSP585 and SSP245 experiments, as basically the geoengineering experiments try to keep the mean surface temperature to be to the equivalent to the 245 temperature that you see. So what we've done so far is look at monthly minimum, daily minimum temperature, and so these are plots that compare the various experiments. So on the left we have the sulfur experiment, this G6 sulfur, compared with the SSP585, and so you can see that it's reducing the monthly minimum nighttime temperatures, and it does that particularly well over the high latitudes, and then comparing the sulfur experiment to SSP245, this shows that actually the nighttime temperatures are, the nighttime temperature extremes are slightly warmer in the sulfur experiments than in the SSP, and actually you can see that a lot of this is accounted for by the presence of sulfur rather than the reduction of the solar constant, by looking at these two plots. And we've also looked at sort of the seasonality of these effects. So this top row is looking at the annual mean of the monthly minimum, and then in the bottom row we're looking at the DJF mean of the monthly minimum. And so there's more of a seasonal effect in the high latitudes here. So we've also done the same thing with monthly maximum temperature, monthly maximum, daily maximum temperatures, and kind of as you'd expect, again, the extreme temperatures are less in the sulfur experiment, which has reduced the mean temperature compared to the SSP585.
That's 3 minutes, Emily.
Oh, okay, cool. So we've also looked at, we've also really quickly looked at precipitation differences, which we find are causing this wetting over the, oh no, so this is drying over the equator. And so future work will be to look at this in other experiments, as we've only had one available to us for this. Thanks.